You are watching Tejaswini Creative World videos. In this video, you will be learning about clauses. At the end of this video, you will be able to define what is dependent clauses, what is independent clauses, identify dependent clauses in a sentence, and identify independent clauses in a sentence. So now, let's get started. What is a clause? A clause is typically defined as related words that contain a subject and a verb. There are two main types of clauses. They are dependent clauses and independent clauses. So first let's go through the dependent clauses. A dependent clause or a subordinate clause is a group of words that contains a subject and a verb but do not express a complete thought. That means now a dependent clause means there are two types of clauses, which is one is dependent clause. The dependent clause, also known as subordinate clause, it's a group of words that contains a subject and verb. Means actually clause is a group of words which contain a subject and verb, but it expresses full meaning. But dependent clause, it has a subject and verb but do not express a complete thought. Here we can see that a dependent clause cannot stand alone as a sentence. Next, a dependent clause always starts with a subordinating conjunction or a relative pronoun. That means now we have a dependent clause, means a sentence is there. It always starts with subordinate conjunction. Like you heard about like a white bus. So that is a subordinate conjunction, like until, when, like that. Some words or a relative pronouns. It always starts. That's a clue of if they give a sentence, and there you need to find what is dependent clause. But always dependent clause start with a subordinate conjunction. With that you can find it easily. So let's go to next. Now independent clause. An independent clause or main clause is group of related words that contain a subject and a verb and expresses a complete thought. Okay, now we got independent clause. It has a main clause. Independent clause is also known as main clause. It's a group of words that contains a subject and a verb and expresses a complete thought. In dependent clauses, it do not express or convey a meaning, but here it conveys. So now let's go through the examples. Okay, here we have an example, right? Here we have an example. If you don't fix the car, it will continue to leak. Can you find out which is an independent clause? Or can you find which is a dependent clause? You're right. If you don't fix the car, it's a dependent. I will write for dependent as D, right? If you don't fix the car, it will continue to leak oil. And how you find this? If you don't fix the car is a dependent one, because it starts with this if, and it do not convey meaning. Just think it continued to leak oil isn't there. Just think it isn't there in this thing, and it conveys a meaning. If you don't fix the car, what will happen? right? So in that way also you can understand. Okay, it will continue to leak oil, as we saw here, that it conveys a meaning, it expresses a meaning, complete meaning. But here it is expressing it will continue to leak oil. What will continue to leak oil? It can be anything. So I'm saying that this line is dependent and this line is independent. I will write IN and no, I will be writing ID for independent clause. Okay, it will continue to leak oil like that. So it is having if. Okay, let's go through the second example. While the car is being fixed, we'll need to take the bus. Okay, can you at least identify in this which is a dependent and independent clause? Yeah, it's correct. This while the car is being fixed, it is dependent, as this one is. What is this? Is it a subordinating conjunction or a relative pronoun? Just comment down below. Okay, while the car is being fixed means if the car is being fixed, what should we do? We don't know what we should be do. We need to take the bus. That conveys a full meaning. So this is independent clause and this is dependent clause. So let's go through the next one. So we will now see the example for dependent and independent clause. We'll be seeing a combined example. Okay, Ria could stay at the ball. Okay, until the clock struck midnight. And this full is one sentence, means Ria could stay at the ball, comma, until the clock struck midnight. Can you identify in this which is dependent and which is independent clause? I just divided this into two parts, so I think it might be easy to you. Yeah, let's see. Ria could stay at the ball is independent because if we remove this one, it can be independent. Dependent clause always depend on the main clause. Okay, now we will go to the complete example. Ria could stay at the ball is when she could stay anytime. Until the clock struck midnight is dependent. If both is combined, then we can get a full meaning. Means I meant that this also conveys a meaning, but this don't convey a meaning. Okay. The same sentence can be written as until the clock struck midnight, Ria could stay at the ball. Ball is not like the real ball. It's a place. This can be here and this can be here. It can be changed. I hope you like this video. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And if you have any doubts or then you can comment down below. I hope you like this video. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and hit the bell icon for the notifications, and don't miss any of the updates. Thank you.